I will now administer the oath of office to Ravenda Bhalla. Yes. Everybody here? I, Ravenda Bhalla,
I, Ravinder Bhalla,
do solemnly swear
that
I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office Councilman at Large of the City of Hoboken according to the best of my ability, so help me God. I, Ravenda Bhalla, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
Thank you.
You as father?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Robbie?
Thank you very much, and thank you to all the dignitaries for being here and taking time out of the middle of the day to commemorate this hopeful day for the city of Hoboken. If there's something I've learned over the past few months, and it's something that Governor Corzine had alluded to, is that political campaigns are an extremely vigorous process. They take a toll on every aspect of your life. Every single candidate that ran in this election for mayor and city council should be commended today for the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice they've contributed to our city. And it's in this regard I'd like to, as briefly as possible, thank a few people without whom I would not be standing here today. First, let me start with my family. Above all, I want to thank my amazing wife, Bindya, and my little daughter, Arza. There is no one, myself included, who worked harder than my wife, Bindya. Without my asking, she put her life on hold and gave everything towards this campaign. People still come up to me on the streets and say, you need to thank your wife for how hard she worked for your campaign. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank my little daughter Arza for putting up with Daddy's campaign for the last 6 months. I'll say I do not feel good about the many nights and weekends where the campaign took me away from my time with my daughter. So Arza, even though you're not old enough to understand right now, thank you very much, and I hope to make it up to you this summer and in the years to come. I also would like to thank my older brother, Umar, for his tireless efforts during the campaign. Like my wife, Bindya, Umar put his life on hold for the week before the May 12th election, and then again for the week preceding the June 9th runoff, and volunteered day and night during the campaign. It was amazing to see Umar driving around the city of Hoboken at 6 a.m. in the morning, and then again at 5 o'clock in the evening to make sure our volunteers were at each bus stop, ferry stop, train terminal, and keeping our team motivated through daily emails and phone calls. I never asked Umar for this much help, but the level of sacrifice he placed into my campaign makes me feel proud, and I could not possibly have a better brother. So thank you very much, Umar. Finally, I want to thank my mother and father, who have been the bedrock of my family unit. giving in so many ways, too numerous to describe here. And ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that this campaign has taught me is that family matters. It really does. My whole family came together in such an amazing way, and I would not be standing here today without their love and generous support. So to my whole family, thank you very much. I also want to thank Councilwoman Dawn Zimmer for leading a campaign that has brought Carol Marsh, David Mello, and me to office. Through this campaign, I have come to know Councilwoman Zimmer as a tireless advocate of preserving the Hoboken we have come to know and love. Very early on, Councilwoman Zimmer had the confidence in me to ask that I join her team and advance our common vision for a better Hoboken. With her help, I will now have the privilege of forwarding this vision as one of Councilwoman Zimmer's colleagues on the City Council. I look forward to Councilwoman Zimmer's continuing leadership in moving the City of Hoboken forward in the coming years. Councilwoman Zimmer is both a colleague and a dear friend, and I thank her for all that she has given to Hoboken during the course of this year and the coming years. Thank you. I'm almost done. As I'm sure you all know, Hoboken is a wonderful city, but we have many challenges that lie ahead before us in the years ahead. As your elected councilman, I pledge to work to increase fiscal responsibility, advocate for smart and balanced development that is community-based and in scale with Hoboken's character, and promote both transparency in government and modernization of city services. I also welcome the opportunity to work with Mayor-elect Camerano on areas of common vision and concern. Finally, I look forward to working with my fellow council colleague members, rolling up our sleeves and getting down to business on day one, which is actually today. In closing, as I stand here today in front of all of you, I can't help but think about my father's migration to this country about 40 years ago today in the mid-60s. My father came to America on a scholarship to study physics at Penn State University. When my father arrived in America, he had no friends, he had no family, he had a foreign-sounding accent, and less than $50 in his pocket. When my mother arrived to join him, they started their life together in a trailer park outside of the Penn State campus. But the one thing that my father and mother did have when they came to the United States was an unwavering belief that America is a land of equality and opportunity. That America is a place where if you look different, your diversity will be respected. And as long as you work honestly and work hard, this country will provide you with the opportunities you need to succeed. This is the American dream, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen it in my parents' life story, and this extraordinary privilege bestowed upon me today to serve Hoboken as a member of its city council is yet another realization of my family's belief in the American dream. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you, Hoboken. I look forward to serving you during the next 4 years.